You're already channeling. You just forgot you are. Every single moment you speak, think, dream, create, you're channeling. You're ever zoned out and say some deep-ass wisdom to a friend. It even makes you go, wait, where the fuck did that come from? Boom, that was channeling. You are a pipe, a vessel, a stream with lips. The conscious mind gets the credit, but the subconscious is driving the damn car. And the GPS, source. You already do it when you doodle random symbols and later realise they mean something. When you say something poetic, when you're just messing around. When you cry at music and have no words for why it hits so deep. When you feel goosebumps when you're speaking raw truth or listening to it. That's transmission. That's signal. You are the antenna. Here's why you resist it. Because your ego is a control freak and it's scared of what? Being judged, being wrong, sounding crazy. Get in the who do they think they are look from Aunt Karen at Christmas dinner. You've internalized a deep cultural programming that says, if you don't have a PhD, a robe, or a goddamn book deal, shut the fuck up. But here's the catch. The source doesn't give a damn about your credentials. It cares only about your coherence. And when you're scared, when you're self-censoring, when you're stuck in that freeze mode, guess what? You're closing your own channel. It's like putting a sock in a saxophone and wondering why the music sounds muffled. So let's rewire that bullshit right now. Here's a little loop you've been running unconsciously. I don't trust what's coming true. I must be making it up. I better shut up. Now I feel like shit for not using my gifts. More fear, more silence. Fuck that loop. We're going to flip the thing on its head, using your own biology. Confusion isn't failure. It's neural plasticity, begging to be led. When you're confused, your brain is searching for new maps. Perfect time to slip in the real programming. I trust what's flowing through me. Anytime you feel doubt, I want you to do this weird-ass pattern. Exhale forcefully through your mouth, like you're blowing out a candle on a birthday cake. Clap loudly once and say, clear. Now say out loud something ridiculous like, I'm the fucking mouthpiece of multidimensional benevolence. Laugh, boom, state change. You just broke a trance. These are not suggestions. These are software injections. I now allow the signal of truth to move through me. I'm not the voice, I'm the vessel. My job is to stay clear and say yes. Let what comes, come. Let what goes, go. I trust the fuck out of the field. And now run them, say them, loop them. Feel the edges of your mind dissolve and reform into resonance with these codes. Because here's the kicker. These phrases install new perceptual scaffolds. Your unconscious will climb like vines, rewiring your fear circuits, amplifying the theta field of receptivity, and tuning your whole damn body like a 432 Hz violin. Here's the science of why this works. Your subconscious mind runs the show, up to 95% of your behaviour. Channeling bypasses the limited beta loops, the conscious brain, and taps the delta theta bridge, the instrument state. When you're relaxed, curious, and fucking playful, you enter a flow state. In a flow state, you don't just access new thoughts, you access whole ass fields of knowing. Your vagus nerve calms, your heart field expands, your pineal gland goes from lazy walnut to God radio. And when you speak from that place, you vibrate truth into the room. People feel you, not because you're smart, because you're clear. Here's why this changes your life. When you own that, you're a channel. You become unfuckwithable. You stop waiting for permission. You start moving like someone who gets a hotline to heaven and a spine made of aligned purpose. When the world throws shade, you don't give a shit. Because you know, it's not you they're judging. It's the echo of their own repressed voice screaming for liberation. You become medicine. You speak and people cry. You laugh and rooms shift. You whisper and timelines rearrange themselves. Now let's hardwire the identity. Right now, imagine this. You wake up tomorrow and remember that you are a conscious relay point of galactic truth, encoded into a fuckable, lovable human form. You stop trying to sound profound and start saying what's true. You walk into rooms not needing to be impressive, because you know you're necessary. You stop looking for a sign, you become the signal. That is who the fuck you are. So here's your final reframe. Channeling isn't weird. Suppressing your soul is fucking weird. Let's get you back online. Say this with me, loud if you're alone. Whisper if you're in public. Either way, the code gets in. I trust the signal. I clear the noise. I speak what's real. I am the fucking channel. Now go tune in and say the thing you've been afraid to say. You don't need to be perfect, just present, and remember, clarity isn't something you find, it's something you allow. Let's ride the frequency.